Hello everyone, it is Thursday, August 29th, 2019. Of course, yesterday was New Comic Book Day, which means right now today is New Comic Book Video Time. And yesterday again was a really big week for books, so we're going to jump right into them, and then I'm going to do it by publisher because people seem to enjoy that. So we'll start with DC. First book up, Batman, Curse of the White Knight, number 2. House of Secrets, number 92, the reprint right here, the cover-to-cover redo. And I got a question from a viewer who stated when these first came out, I wasn't a real big fan of them, and I wasn't a real big fan of them when they first came out. But the more I've seen them, and the quality seems to me to be getting a little bit better, I kind of like the idea of being able to get a cover-to-cover with ads, reprints for $3.99, because it gives you the opportunity to look at a high-end book, to take a look at it and still get that memory and that good feeling of looking at those old advertisements, which I love old advertisement in comic books. I don't know how you feel about that. I just love looking at the old ads. And so the more I've looked at these and the more they've come out, the more I am liking them. So there's that. Everybody has the opportunity to change their opinion on things. Next book up, Batman Detective 1010. Right there. Really nice cover, Batgirl 38. Detective 1010B cover, really cool cover there. Batman flexing a little muscle right there. Batman Superman number 1. Blank cover, obviously. Batman Superman, this is a, if you don't know this, it is a connecting cover right there. There's the connecting cover for this. I thought it was really cool. There's the Batman and Superman, so I showed you both of those. But I'm also going to show you something. Now, there was a lot of, I heard a good conversation about this. If you look at the back of this book, you see Shazam Who Laughs on the very last page right there. Shazam Who Laughs. And someone had made a comment that when I mentioned it, one of the comic book shops I go to, they stated that one of their customers had a feeling on that it's kind of like a dream sequence, or maybe kind of like the Scarecrow has you seen things, but that if that is the case, that truly isn't the first appearance of the Who Laughs Shazam character. But if he's in a book and they show him, that's a first appearance of a character. So that technically could be the first appearance of Shazam Who Laughs on the last page of the Batman Superman number 1. So just a little something out there. I don't know. I'd like to hear your opinion on that, or if any of you even knew that book was there, or if you're going to pick it up now that you do know it is there on the last page. So that was all for DC. We will jump right into Marvel. Right here, Amazing Spider-Man, Venom. Right here with the 3D glasses. I thought it was a pretty good concept. $7.99 I wasn't wild about, but the concept I thought was really good. Here is House of X, number 3, right there. These have been selling really well. The connecting covers have been selling really well. Real strong sales online, so, you know, put a little set together if you can. Spider-Man Velocity, number 1. Kind of a cool cover right there. Absolute Carnage, Miles Morales, number 1. Is that there? We talked last week about the Guardians of the Galaxy and the origin of Rocket Raccoon, which I thought was pretty good. They came out with like a second printing. I just kind of like that cover right there, so I picked it up. Rocket's not looking too good right there. He's looking a little peaked and a little thin, so there it is. Fearless, kind of a cool, kind of a Scotty Young take, but it is not Scotty Young. I do not believe that's Scotty Young. I haven't had a chance to really look at a lot of these books right now. And then, of course, the big release was Marvel 1000. So I will show you the ones I picked up for that. Here's one cover here. A little Daredevil action on that. Thought that was a really nice cover. She-Hulk 80s cover. This is the Monster. I really like this one here, obviously, because of my love for everything horror genre. So I picked that up there. And the one I thought was the best cover of the group was this one right here, kind of a World War II homage right there. So I did enjoy this one here. And then there was a really hard one to find, which was a one per store, had Mickey Mouse handing a birthday cake to the superheroes, and that was selling for $200 the day it came out. So there's that. So now we will jump right into the Independents. That was it for Marvel. Nasty Pills #2. I showed Nasty Pills #1. I really enjoyed that story. I read this one and I enjoyed this one as well. The only thing I don't enjoy is it's hard to find backing boards because, as you can see, it's a little too big for Golden Age and a little extra small as the book-wise as it relates to magazine style. So that's the only thing I don't like, but the story is really, really good. And this, of course, is from, I believe it's Amigo Press. Jughead versus Veronica. There's that there. And a cover that I really liked on that right there. Whenever you got some heads in a hand and a werewolf and a damsel in distress, you're all over that. Pussycats #1. This kind of reminded me of the Bob Wire. If you guys saw the Bob Wire movie in the 90s, this kind of reminded me of that right there. Ice Cream Man #14. And the crossword puzzle version of it. Manor Black #2. Bone Parish, and I believe this is the last issue of Bone Parish right here. I haven't really tremendously enjoyed this book, and I'm kind of sad to see it end. So I hope they do something else with it because, again, it was a really good concept, and I did enjoy the story. One of the hot books that came out, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles '97, cover 1. Cover 2. Tommy Gun Wizards, little gangster action right there, so I'm going to be all over that as well. Exciting Comics #1. This is the 100-page extravaganza for $5.99. 100 pages of comic for $5.99. Now that's value for your money, not like a smaller book for $7.99. Right there, 100-page giant for $5.99. And a cover purchase just because I thought it was a cool concept. Warrior Nun #2 commemorative. Right there. I just thought it was a cool looking comic, excuse me. So there's that. And those are the books we picked up. It was a big week because a lot of the Marvel 1000s, of course, were $9.99. A little high, but you had to get a couple of the nicer covers. And again, 1000 is a tremendous what's the word I'm looking for? It's an achievement, so you want to be a part of that. So I had a question from a viewer, actually a request from a viewer, saying, can you show some high-grade Bronze Age books, decent covers, just high-grade, affordable books? And so I thought, you know what, I'll put a few together, show you what I got. This is kind of some things that I like. This comes from personal collection, which I really don't show a whole lot of, but I'm going to show these anyways. I may have shown some of these books. I have multiple copies of books, so these are kind of from my personal collection because these are higher grade versions of this. This is a Black Panther #3, and this is probably 9.6 right here. My version of a 9.6, so you can kind of gauge about how high those books, in my opinion, are being graded. Another one from mine, this is from 1975, Frankenstein Monster. Have this graded as a 9.6 here. I love these Frankenstein monster covers. I like just the monster covers from the 70s. Again, I truly believe, even though it's not a Golden Age book, I truly believe that the 70s were the true Golden Age of horror comics. One of the older books I'm going to show from 1968. This is Our Army at War. Sergeant Rock, one of my favorite Sergeant Rock covers. I have this graded probably 9.4. Right here. Love this book right here. Love this cover. And of course, you can't go wrong with Joe Kubert. So, One of my favorite covers and one of my favorite all-time issues. This is a Dead of Night, #1. Graded this a 9.6. Really, really nice book. And again, private collection right here. I do have other ones of these that I'm ultimately going to be selling one day, but this is my private collection one, and I absolutely love this book. Ghost Rider, number 5, of course, a Gil Kane cover. Again, all of these are in the mid-9s, 9.4, 9.6. Really, really nice, cool cover right there. Of course, you know my man, and be over my shoulder, so I'd have to have a number 4 Joker. This is probably a 9.6 right here. Really, really cool cover. Hard books to find in high grade, the Joker, without paying a premium because, again, popular character, everybody wants some of that. From 1977, this is a Star Trek number 50. It's got pseudo Captain Kirk on the cover, as well as a picture of Spock in a little box. But these are hard to find. The Gold Key books are hard to find, especially Star Trek. There is a very high demand for them. And this here, I put this as a near mint. It's a near mint right there. Really, really nice looking book. Highly desirable book right there as well. And I have to show this. This, again, one of my all-time favorite covers. I've shown this book many times, but this comes from my private collection right here. This is a Neal Adams, the classic drug issue of Green Lantern, of course, number 85. Right there. This is probably a 9.6 on this one here. Love that cover. And finally, I graded this a near mint. It's probably higher than that. This book is absolutely beautiful. This is from 1974. This is a Romita cover with art by Kirby. Double dose right there. This is Human Torch #1. And this is a very high grade book right here. Absolutely love this. And this is another book that you can't find in really high grade condition. So just a really, really nice book right there. And again, you find books like this in high grade, you are not going to be paying Overstreet Price Guide for that. You are going to be paying a premium for those books. So that's what we have right there. So as of this video, I am currently sitting at 2,699 subscribers. And again, like I always state, I appreciate all the subscribers that I get. I appreciate everybody who comes to the channel and enjoys the content of the channel. Again, I do these videos because there's people out there who like what I say. Even if you don't like what I say, they watch the videos. Again, I say this all the time, and I'm going to continue saying this for as long as I collect comic books. The great thing about this community is that you don't have to agree on everything, but everybody has a right to an opinion, and it's always nice when a community can get together and agree to disagree. So thank you very much for all the support I'm getting. Keep those thumbs up coming. And again, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. If you are a subscriber, thank you very much. If you know somebody who might enjoy the channel, let them know about it. So that's all we have for today. So I hope you liked the video. But as always, if you didn't, nothing I can do for you. Have a great, great day, and I'll see you next week.